the land of Ahimsa, and Ahimsa means benevolence and well-being to everyone, human and non-human animals, is a feature-length documentary that comes from India, and it might be the first of its kind to tackle the one might say controversial, I say completely understated topic of animal cruelty. It is presented by Indian American Jane Velez-Mitchell, a fantastic, wonderful personality and a activist in her own right. While some of these documentaries really encapsulate the generalities of the topic at hand, some, such as Milked, focus on a particular country, in that case, New Zealand. Land of Ahimsa really focuses down onto India. Now, India is a wonderful country that I have visited. I have captured the background photograph here, which I captured in Kerala, in the south of India. And India is hopefully quite well known for its beauties, its cultures, many different languages, many different religions, the intermingling of really eclectic rituals, activities, from Diwali to Holi, lots of colorful things, bright lights, wonderful music. And ironically, the themes of vegetarianism, because the cow, especially for Hinduism, is seen as a sacred animal. Though what is believed or is perceived about a country actually has layers and layers underlined. India happens to be the highest exporter of leather and beef and dairy, which is quite scary. In terms of dairy, I think it competes quite closely with New Zealand, as you folks can see if you watch the film Milked. And as much as the ritual of Ahimsa exists in principle for a lot of people, it is not in practice. And therefore, this film really highlights and focuses on the good intentions that a lot of Indians have, compared to a lot of the atrocities that actually happen continuously around the world. Emissions that are originating from animal agriculture are 87%. It's more than all of transportation combined. It's scary and it's increasing. So when people talk about the again controversial topic of climate change, they focus on certain things. How can I reduce water usage? How can I, reduce pollution from my vehicle and so forth? They tend to stay away from simple dietary changes, which actually affect you only in a positive way. So The Land of Ahimsa is a fantastic documentary. It's really engaging, gripping. It features many activists from around the world, some renowned people, including Dr. Neil Barnard, but also some slightly lesser known activists, including other filmmakers and up and coming activists, especially centered in India. And I love the way, slightly similarly to the Game Changers and other documentaries on the same topic, there's a very clever weaving of the personal opinion, the effects of the topic on the animals, and the implications of personal health, as well as the implications of climate. So coming into this film, you will really gain a lot of knowledge in each of those three equally important topics. I have seen many such documentaries focusing on different parts of the world, each culprits in, to a degree in this issue. But highlighting the fact that it's kind of difficult to pinpoint who holds the greatest stakes in this, no pun intended, in this grand scheme issue, in this global issue. India appears, from many points of view, as being already a place of ahimsa in many ways. This film proves that there are many steps yet to be taken by people around the world, especially people in India. That lifestyle can change, that people can make a difference, whether you're a farmer, whether they're a farmer in India. Small differences that will affect their lives in a good way, both health-wise and financially and other ways, can be made with the right knowledge. And the knowledge is not that hard to find. It's just about getting used to changing from a habit, changing from what one might have considered a cultural thing or a religious ritual, and that there are plenty of options for everyone to make small changes that are actually huge leaps in their own life and the life of the planet as we have it. So I really, really, really recommend this fantastic documentary, especially if you're already a vegan and you're trying to watch, as many documentaries to basically assert yourself about, your choices. But if you're not a vegan, if you're a vegetarian, and you're trying to make that change, that conversion, yes, it might be significant, and I feel for you. I'm one of those people who went through that change. And this is a really good film that will help you take an extra step in the right direction. If you're a non-vegan, this film is a great way to plant a seed in you in terms of your understanding of the implications of your actions, of your habit. It is not a film that provokes guilt in people. It is a film that is intended to educate and to highlight and to showcase things that people might be missing, and the realities of what the majority of the world at this point, don't know about, and the small but fundamental steps that they could make to make the world a better place for themselves and for, most importantly, others.